Mamma mia! Mamma mia!
Huh? Nope. Nope.
Mamma mia!
This is Jason from Retro Gaming Asylum. Welcome to Game Masters.
Well, it looks like we are back. Brandy, we are back in our little boxes.
We sure are. I was having fun being outside the box.
Well, I mean, I like to keep you outside the box. I was so close to pushing you off the stage, but actually, it would have been better if I could have shot you with that T-shirt gun. Corey wouldn't let me, though.
Oh, that was a fun time. That was a fun time. Now I know why I'm locked in this cage. I understand
This
now.
is why we got to keep her contained. Welcome, everybody, to another Game Masters. This is episode 15, and we are going to do the Cleveland Gaming Classic wrap-up. We're going to have some fun tonight at Brandy's expense. I mean, that we're going to have some fun tonight. So, Biggie D says, can we talk about Wolverine? Listen, we have to talk about Wolverine because that was the highlight of the play Sony's play that was this afternoon. We'll definitely get into that, Brandy. Yeah. So why don't you give a shout out to everybody that's in the chat room?
Yes, we have so many people coming on in. Everyone is following along with our testing. We have Retro Matt in the chat. We saw him at the convention. Really cool to catch up. You know, never enough time. Hopefully you got some really fun stuff too. And then of course we have my buddy with Riley Retro Gamers over there. We got Jason. So he's saying first. I don't think he technically was first, but that's okay.
I was first with the test.
We'll let you be first. We have Dan100 saying hello, everyone. We have Isaac in the chat. Video Drome 80. Hey guys. And hope you all had fun at the convention. And of course, Retro Matt's laughing at the t-shirt cannon.
I was gonna say, can we go back to that comment because see, I got his vote. I should have been able to shoot you with the t-shirt cannon. I'm just saying, like, he should have let me do that. That would have been great. I would have had a lot of fun with that.
Would have.
I have to fix this here too. Our chat, for some reason, since we were MIA, well, not MIA, we were live from the convention, kind of got knocked off. I want to make sure your guys' chat don't get cut off. Just been watching a collector I follow on YouTube here in the UK, the Gebs 24. Now to enjoy your live. There you go.
Yep. Very cool.
We had a lot of fun. Busy time in Cleveland. We're going to get to that a little bit later on. We've got Colt in the house. I believe that's Colt from the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo. That'll be coming up here on the 3rd of October through the 5th. I'm looking forward to that. Well, we'll talk about that even later on in the show, so that'll be good. Because
there's plenty coming up.
You have some news with that.
We got to tell some secrets and stuff here, so y'all better stay tuned. We got a lot going on.
I wish Biggie D, I wish you could have made it. There was a lot of fun. We got to meet a lot of different creators that were out there as well. Mins from Nintendo Land, she came out. We had some fun with her. We had some fun with some of the guys I remember from the home arcade. We had Stock Jock was there, and James Hates Everything, and there was another guy. I never met him before, and I forget his name. I have his card, but I can't remember. But it was great to see those guys, even though I'm not in that community anymore. Brandy, it was still pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it's not the same cult, but hey, we have a new cult in here. So
I know. I was about to say it's not the same one. That's okay though.
Oh, it's not? Okay, that's cool. We're good. So, we have some news. So we should probably talk about the news first because there's a lot of news, not just from Sony, but from Nintendo. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look.
Hi, this is William Jackson from Millennium Flashbacks. You're watching the Game Masters on YouTube.
All right. If I feel like, Brandy, every time there's news, we have to talk about Nintendo, but I hate to do this to everybody, all you, especially me, man, because I was a big cheerleader for the Switch too. But it appears that Borderlands 4 is indefinitely suspended. I know we hear that a lot, but it's not going to come out for a while. Which I think is a good move though, Brandy, because we don't want another Cyberpunk.
Oh, I agree. We don't want like something that's not done. I'd rather them take the time to do that, to delay things, stuff like that. Because we don't want bad, unfinished, terrible, glitchy games. We want the best quality, but it's not selling me on it.
Yeah, a lot of people were looking forward to being able to pick this up. I know William Jackson. That's why I happen to play it from Millennium Flashbacks. You got to meet him again out in Cleveland, and his big thing is he was like gonna bring it to Pittsburgh. He was gonna play it from his booth, and I sent him a message last night. I was like, guess what? They delayed it indefinitely, and so that doesn't mean it's not going to come out. It just means that right now until it's ready. So I don't know if it's going to be a month. Nobody knows. That's why they say it's indefinite. So it could be 6 months from now. But I'm with you, Brandy. I would rather wait 6 months for the game than to have them put it out and it's just absolute trash. If you really want to play it, I think Xbox, Steam, and PlayStations will be ready. So that's the big news from Nintendo, anyways. We've got Goldfinger Gaming. Ghetto Finger. I thought it said Goldfinger. Ghetto Finger. So okay. Stephanie wants to know, should I return the 2S? Yes.
Oh, she doesn't even know what it's called. That's the problem.
She should get rid of the 2S and get the 3S.
Yeah, she doesn't even know. She walks around and she calls it a 2-switch.
Oh, a 2-switch.
And at one point she called it a Wii. She called it a Wii or something, and then she was just like, I don't even know. She was mixing up every single console, and I was like, what are you speaking? What is wrong?
So the other part of the news segment here is the fact that Biggie D alluded to it earlier. There was the state of play, and my screen just disappeared on us, but there it is. It's gone. We'll see. We'll see if I can bring it back.
It's gone.
It's gone. I don't know why it disappeared. Computers, they're supposed to work, but then they don't work when they're. But the state of play, you didn't get to see it though, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. Well, with the state of play, let's see if I can pull this up now. So it wouldn't be. There we go. Look.
There it is. It was user operator.
That's pretty much. So today at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, they did the state of play. There was a lot of cool games, I will say. Like, I was watching some of it, Brandy, but the thing that stuck out to me, honest to God, was Wolverine. Like, Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you guys are into the flight simulators. And what about the portable wireless speakers that they brought that will connect to your Mac, your PC, your PlayStation, or your Portal? We'll show that here in a little bit. Battlefield 6, Brandy, I don't know if you're into the Battlefield games. I really do. I like them. You know, that one's coming out October 10th. But
nice.
Let's see, Deus Ex is remastered. That's coming out in February 2026. This is the game I was telling you about with Michael Myers.
Oh, Halloween.
Halloween, the game. The game launches September 8th, 2026. So we got to wait a whole year.
Oh, no.
Like, why would you do that?
Reveal that right before Halloween in the spooky season. They're going to do that and then not even give it to us until next year. Yeah,
that was like, I don't know what they were thinking on that, because we all know how that goes, Brandy. They can advertise it today and we may never see it again.
Yeah.
We may never see it. So that one was pretty cool. The Last Epoch. A lot of these games are not coming out until like 2026. Mega Man, I think, is one that'll be launching tomorrow. I want to.
Okay.
No. Let me see here. There was one that was. Sonic. Sonic was the one launching tomorrow. I think it was.
Okay.
I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. But does anybody remember? I one of them they said. Anyways. The racing one was coming out. That actually did look pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out for sure.
I don't even know how to pronounce this, but it looked pretty decent. Neo 3, but that's not till February 6th.
Okay.
It just kind of looked kind of cool. Dynasty Warrior 3 Complete Edition Remastered. Again, this is not coming out until March of 2026. And again, we all know how these games go when they talk about it this far into the future. Code Vein 2.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let It Die Inferno. That comes out December 3rd. We do need another Mega Man game, Retro Matt. Chronoscript, The Endless End. That will come out. It just says set to launch in 2026. They didn't really go into, anything specific on that. Crimson Desert. That's March of 2026. But this is what I thought was kind of cool. Depending on what they're pricing it at.
Yeah, that'll be key. If it's way too expensive, I think it's going to be a bust.
So these, Brandy, and I know you're not into the text so much, but you know how like you can magnetically charge your phone? You can kind of lay it on top of a magnet charger. and it charges
sure.
it. These all have magnetic bases that you can wirelessly take them off and move them into your room and just set them down like as you're playing with like your portal. But to charge them, you dock them on what looks like a phone charging dock. So it's like a spherical device that just links into the bottom of it that plugs and charges. But what they're doing is they were showing it that you could get up and move rooms if you wanted to and still have that great sound.
Oh.
My guess is they're going to shoot for a $199 or $299 price tag on this. And judging by the tariffs and everything, I'm going to go as far as saying it's probably going to be $299 to $399. Who is interested in this? Like as a guy that likes really good sound, like my speakers at my computer are Rode 8s, which are super expensive speakers. At the time, they were like $1,000 speakers.
Okay.
I like to hear things. Just like my earbuds, I don't just buy cheap. I got to hear the sound.
We know because you broke that one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Keep. Shh, you weren't supposed to tell anybody that. They lasted me 15 years. Okay. Is anybody planning on getting these? Does this seem like, or is it dependent on the price? Let us know in the chat room. I'd really like to know. But they're calling them
dependent on the price. Definitely.
These are launching in 2026. There was no date, but they're called the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers. And then the PlayStation Plus, The Last of Us Part 2 is coming. I think this Friday, I think it was supposed to be. I guess they said it was The Last of Us Day is this Friday. I think that's what they called it. And Gran Turismo 7.
Nice.
That's I guess it's supposed to be in December. More stuff to come in December, they said. What about this? God of War.
That looks pretty cool.
20th anniversary. Are you buying it?
Possibly. It depends. If everyone buys them up and sells it for like 3 times the price, probably not.
No. I have a lot of controllers that are unopened.
That happens.
It's my retirement. God of War 20th anniversary, DualSense wireless controller. Stephanie says I'll stick to my $10 wired earbuds from Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine.
There you go.
This, I'm not going to spoil it for everybody because this was rated M for mature, and like you thought Mortal Kombat was gruesome, you need to go watch this because this is probably going to be the best Marvel game that they've ever put out and on any system. And it's not because we're comic fans, Brandy. Like you really need need to watch this.
I mean, you think back to the Xbox 360 game that they had, and that was a good game.
Oh, this blows it away.
Okay.
Blows it out of the water.
I'll definitely have to pick it up.
Who in the chat room saw the trailer for this and would agree with me? And I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. This blows Spider-Man away on the PlayStation 5.
Wow, that's a pretty big
Who agrees with me on that?
Geez.
Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2 on the PlayStation 5, it blew a lot of people away.
Yeah, it sure did.
If the whole game is like they showed in the video, look at everybody in the chat room. They're like, it looks amazing. Yes, the R rating makes it better than Spider-Man. See, Spider-Man blown clean away.
It.
See, look, they're all saying it.
I'm gonna just stop the podcast here, and I'll see you next week. I'm gonna go watch it.
Retro Matt even says 110% blow Spider-Man away. Not just
wow.
I mean, the fluidity of everything, the graphics. I mean, the realism. Yeah, it'll kill Spider-Man. Yeah, this could easily be the game of the year when it launches.
Wow, that's a pretty big shoes to fill there. So
I'm not the only one that's saying it, though. I mean, you saw these guys came in and they were like, "Let's talk about Wolverine." Do you guys agree? Am I stretching a little bit by saying that this could be the game of the year?
I mean, it could. I'll have to watch it and see.
I'm
look it up.
I'm curious to see what your thought is. Next week, you got to tell us what your thought is. But honest to God, Insomniac is making this, so that should give you some kind of hint as to how this game is. Okay. Biggie D in the chat room here. He says, let me go over here so I can actually pull the chat up. They
said to watch it on the phone. It's only 2 minutes.
Yeah, you could. Yeah. Pull it up. Pull it up while we're doing this. I'll kind of go through the chat room here while you're doing this. You're 100% right. The hype is real. I'm telling you, this when I saw this, even Chasen says, "Heck yeah." I like the Wolverine game on 360, says Game Closet. I bet this one will make that one look ill. Well, I think for its time, Scott, the Wolverine game for the 360 was great. I'm not taking anything away from that game because it was a great game. This game in 2025 or 2026 or even 2027, as Videodome is saying, they'll delay it till, listen, if they delay it till 2027, that's okay because it'll be worth it. But I'm telling you, this game, just like Rich Dello says, this game is next level. I hope they're not just showing, that's my reservation, Chasen, that they're not just showing the good parts of the game in the preview and the rest of it's trash. But basing it on what I've seen, and I think a lot of the people here in the chat room are saying, this game is crazy. All right, so you watching it?
It is pretty gruesome, I will say. It looks really good, though.
Looks good, doesn't it?
But I could see how you have that same thought. Is this just little bits and clips of the best part of the combat?
Now, if it plays the whole game like that, because we thought that was Spider-Man, if you remember, a lot of us did, not just you, not just me. A lot of us thought that was Spider-Man. We thought, oh, they're just showing like the fly-through scenes when he was like going in between the boat and up the building and that. But the whole game is like that. And we were like, oh my goodness, with Spider-Man 2. Well, with Wolverine, I thought that. They would have
to do it well. Like, I would really think. So, I mean, from what I see, it looks really good. That's probably like a day one pickup.
Oh yeah, if you're even on the fence about it, pre-order it, because I have a feeling it's not going to be. It's going to sell out immediately after it's released. I
wonder if they'll do like a collector's edition or something, or
possibly.
Yeah, because I have all like the Spider-Man collector's editions and the PS4 Spider-Man and all these statues. I might have to make a little Wolverine shelf.
I mean, listen, I know a lot of people sit there and say, like, okay, you guys are, all these gamers that are like, you guys all say, oh, this is the game of the year. And, I'll joke around about it from time to time. But I listen, this game looks sick. I mean, it looks really, really good. Retro Gamer says, I can't imagine there are rubbish scenes in Wolverine. I think they put everything into this. Look at the graphics and the blood effects, the lighting.
It looks good. It does. And like,
he
just
agrees.
Like the way that like, it like they hook in there and just like rip it. Like, I mean, it looks pretty good. So hopefully this is a winner because then they can just keep on going.
Looks like Biggie D says, looks like you travel on a motorcycle in the game. Yeah, I mean that's going to be really cool.
Good too. That jump.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Oh, and they're going to milk it. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, but here's the thing. We need it to be good. Like, don't release it if it's going to be trash. Like,
no, I'll wait. I'd rather wait.
Yeah. Collector's editions could be good. I hope they do like a Wolverine statue. That would be like they did with Spider-Man. Remember they did that with they did Spider-Man and Venom. So that would be kind of cool. So yeah. Oh, you have one. I didn't see. I never got that.
I have the other one too, but it's up on the shelf. But like, just how cool this is. Like, it went on sale. It went on like clearance or something, so I bought it. But I mean, it's like a really nice, like a pretty large. It doesn't fit on my shelf.
Mr. Gretzky says Brandy will have collections in the bedroom soon. Shh! Don't tell Stephanie.
If I'm allowed to, I will.
Yeah, if they do a Deadpool versus Wolverine, that would be kind of cool too.
Yeah,
that's something that we'll see what happens. But if they keep stepping up those now, okay, so remember when the PlayStation Pro came out? I was very anti the PlayStation Pro. I'm like, why do you need that? It's going to be $850. And let me just slide this in here while we're talking about this. That Microsoft, again, for the 2 terabyte edition, I believe it is, for the Xbox Series X, Brandy, are upping the price to $850 on that. That's another part of the news. So another way the Xbox is basically shooting themselves in the foot.
That's insane.
But I could see somebody with that needing a PlayStation 5 Pro, to play this game at maximum spec. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think all these prices and I think all this stuff are really impacting. I think we're at a real crazy time right now. And, all this stuff with like the physical, we have people chatting in the chat here about collector's editions needing to have the full physical version. I mean, prices are all out of whack. Everything's going up. I'm curious to see if more people are buying certain things. I kind of want to, look up some of that stuff. Like, do they post all those stats so that we could see what's selling and what's not?
I don't know, but I kind of agree here. I agree with I agree with the chat room here where they're saying, like, instead of the Xbox raising prices, they should be dropping prices.
Exactly.
I don't understand that logic. Oh, he deleted it. JJ put it in there. He goes, let's try that again. If Xbox had any common sense, he said, they would lower their prices rather than raise it so they could sell more consoles and compete with. I agree. Like, this is not hating on Xbox. So please don't take it as we're hating on Xbox. I can't see I can't see the justification.
Yeah, because I don't have an Xbox Series X. I waited to get it. And like now I don't want to get one because of all these prices. So it's like I have my PS5. I'm gonna get the Nintendo Switch 2, but I have just no desire to get the newest Xbox,
and
especially if everything keeps going up.
You shouldn't. And here's the thing, Brandy. I bought a nice gaming PC that can handle more than the Xbox Series X can.
Wow.
At the same price that they're selling right now. It was like $850. I bought it 5 months ago.
Jeez.
But my gaming PC will do more than what the Xbox Series X can do at a fraction of the price. So at what point you, the consumer, do you say, especially with Microsoft and how tightly integrated they are with Steam, when do you say, like, forget Xbox, I'm just going to go with Xbox Game Pass and Steam and build a gaming PC? I mean, you already were screamed at by your computer that said that you basically need a new computer because you can't run Windows 11. So,
oh yeah, it said it's going to cut me off in October. So I may or may not be on the podcast come October.
They're not going to get cut off the podcast. It just won't.
They're going to shut me down.
Jeez.
I won't be able to log on. The tech's going to be too much.
X-Men Shadowcat says, did y'all peep that new Wolverine preview yet? Check IGN. No, we did. We were talking about it.
We just did, yeah.
We were 100%.
To go back and watch that little clip. Put it on 2 times the speed and go back so that you catch that.
Isaac says, raising the price of console that shuts down studio after studio. Why get an Xbox at this point? Is it just me? Listen.
Exactly.
If I was everybody, if you were a diehard Xbox fan, this would be my advice for you. Sell all the newer Xbox stuff from after Xbox 360. Take that money and go buy all the 360 stuff that you could possibly buy and collect for that. That would be my suggestion. If you want something modern, get PlayStation and Switch. I'm just being real, right? Because the 360 was one of the best Xbox game consoles that they pretty much launched. I'll fight anybody on it. I'm just saying. Series S for $200. My kid has a Series S, and right now it's a paperweight because we're not paying the monthly for it because he's got a PlayStation 5 and he doesn't want to do anything with it. So I don't know, Brandy. These game manufacturers are not making any sense by raising these prices. Rumor is after the new year, the Switch 2 price is going to go up to $550 without a game.
I gotta get it now. That's crazy.
You better tell Santa.
Santa, if you're watching the chat here, can you make sure that happens sooner rather than later? Thanks, Santa.
I mean, I mean, I'm not picking on. Listen, I will go down on the record and say, during the 360 era, Xbox had the best online experience. Nobody could touch it. Sony couldn't touch it. If you all remember, that was the time when Sony was getting hacked. Do you remember that? Your credit card information would get stolen?
Yeah, I remember something like that. I was big on the Xbox 360. I didn't get a PS3 until late.
I bought the PS3 only because of Uncharted. I didn't care about online gameplay because I knew, like, we were playing Modern Warfare 2. That was like the game. We were playing. My buddies and I, we'd play every night. We'd get on and we'd go shoot, and we'd play as a squad and we go on. After that, it kind of died, right? Because Sony got their crap together and actually made something worth playing on. I guess I could say that, right? These guys are going to town in the chat room. It's funny.
I'm cracking up in the chat.
It's like I said, it's our second brain. It's always good because if you don't have the right thing to say, they'll tell you. All right.
What's your first brain?
Yeah, you know what? That joke's getting old.
Like you.
Oh, I did it again. Oh. I walked into that one. All right, I'll give you that one. I walked right into that one. Speaking of old, I just totally biffed that one. I was reading the chat room and then I got a text. No, I'm being serious. I got a text, and I get a text from Marcus, and Marcus, he's like, "I'm in the chat, bro," with like the crying emoji. He's like cracking up in the chat room too. So I got totally psyched. Yeah, you guys can roast me.
That's what happens when you get old.
It's okay. I can't multitask. You be quiet. There's the mute button for her. Hey, but here's some good news for you guys. If you weren't at the Cleveland Gaming Classic, we're going to talk about that here. We're going to deviate away from the news. But I actually found some arcades that Brandy can actually play. Take a look at this. All right, so I drug Brandy over here to the quarter arcades. And so a lot of you guys don't know, maybe you do, that I started in the home arcade space.
Yes.
And so I figured we were just playing all those big arcades over there. So I said, why don't we come over to something more your size?
Hey.
So, well, I mean, they're more your size. So we're going to take a walk inside and see how they stack up against Brandy, because she can probably play it easier than I can.
I thought I was just checking something out that's really cool. I didn't know all that.
Well, no, it is really cool.
What
but
is this?
Look, they're your size. Look, they even have a soda machine that's probably your size.
They are about my height, I will say.
See, that's
they
what I'm saying.
They are about my height.
And they don't take and the replicas with these, they pay so much attention to the detail. Look at you can even play
Turtles
4 players.
in Time.
Turtles in Time. Space Invaders, like they literally do everything. Zookeeper, Bubble Bobble, one of my favorites.
That is cool.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the first one. Burger Time, Kicks, Elevator Action. And these actually have, I believe, if you press, maybe they don't have them loaded, but usually if you press the button, a little soda can comes out that you give and little coins. So, and you got Bubble Bobble, Dig Dug, all these different. Look at even a little trash can. Look, a Brandy-sized trash can.
Hey.
Well, I mean, and look at a Brandy-sized ashtray, even though she doesn't smoke. Look at that, perfect set.
All right,
don't you feel at home in here?
I'll let it slide. It is pretty cool. I'll let it slide.
It is a cool setup.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't beat this. So, if you guys are out there, I would suggest, if you're into arcades, check out the quarter arcades. This is really cool to see this pop up. They got a bunch of those. Do you collect those ducks?
I've seen them.
Those people in the Jeeps, they use those ducks. They got ducks out there and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, this was just a cool spot. What do you think?
I think so.
All right, guys, back to the studio. So we found the perfect size for you. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. But everybody wants to know, Brandy, how many did you come home with?
None. I do have a few though. And you're right, they really are right at my perfect height level. I will give you that one. They were a pretty good size. I could see them clear as day, perfect eye level. I wasn't standing on a little box or anything when I play the regular arcades,
Yeah, and a big shout out to Stephanie for tolerating our nonsense and filming all this stuff with the collab. She had to endear the dad jokes and the old jokes. That was the best Brandy could come up with, on the fly. So I mean, I feel for Stephanie. I feel for her.
Oh man, terrible.
So we went to Cleveland this past weekend, if you didn't know, and we got to do the Game Masters live, which if you didn't get to see it, you need to go back and watch it. We did episode 14. That's why this is 15. You didn't miss something between last week is 13. Mm-hmm. You actually got a bonus episode of the Game Masters. Brandy, it was awesome doing it live in front of a live audience on the main stage. I mean, you were a little bit blinded, but it was fun, right?
Yeah, the light was like right in my eye. They didn't account for that height,
Well, that's because you're short.
That's what I'm saying. It was like right there. I think next time we need to adjust the light level. That way it doesn't get me. But no, I mean, we didn't put anyone to sleep, as far as I know. As far as I could see.
Yeah. Yes, my wife also had to endure all that and take the pictures that we had to, that we went through and we did. We did we had a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we got a lot of work done, and so I was gonna show everybody. We're gonna kind of go through a few of these. I wanted to show everybody. We worked our duffs off. And here's some pictures. Hey, wait, where did that one come from?
I didn't even see that happen.
Who put that in there? Like, okay, that you weren't supposed to see that. Let me go to a different one. No.
Hey,
you weren't supposed to see that one either.
Don't be showing all our secrets over here.
So you guys get to really see how Brandy is in real life, because I wouldn't do things her way. This is what she did to me.
We had a podcast to get to. And
no,
playing around.
No. I was not playing around. Listen, I was working hard. I mean, I
hardly working. Hardly working. He was taking a nap on the job.
Listen, I never seen that Nintendo Power before.
We're all over there filming and taking pictures. We turn around, he's laying on the bed reading the book.
I was trying to catch up on Nintendo Power, and then she comes over yelling at me.
I'm like, come on, let's get back.
She's yelling at me, telling me like I got to get back and we got a podcast to do, and I'm like, just chill.
Uh-huh.
Must
be nice.
You guys never read those articles in Nintendo Power? I loved reading the ones that people would submit with their. With their tips and oh well. Brandy choked Steven out for the short jokes, huh? It's all coming.
Exactly.
Well,
I may not be short enough to reach there. I just gotta kick you in the knee and get you.
Realize she's a crime fighter, so she'll take anyone on. You two make a comic book like this. We probably could make a comic book.
We really should. Does anyone know how to draw and stuff? Because we could totally do one.
Well, this is the only way she does look tall when I'm laying down. That's kind of how that works.
I wasn't even standing on anything there.
And then shout out to Nintendo Land. She got this really good shot of us up on stage. Like all joking aside, we had a lot of fun with this. Being up on stage. Being in front of the I guess it's the LCD wall there.
I felt real tall in that moment, but that's probably about like what everyone feels like normally. That's how tall they feel normally. So I did feel like normal for once in the height.
But you kept drifting across the stage. Like I literally thought like I was going to grab your arm like you were going to fall off the side of the stage.
Well, yeah, you kept saying you were going to throw me off. I didn't want to get
but if you were going to go off the stage, I wanted to throw you off. I didn't want you to accidentally fall off. I mean, I would have felt bad if I didn't.
That's why I kept retreating. You kept saying that I was retreating.
So then like we want to show you guys how busy we were. If you watch the podcast from the main stage, I'm going to try to show you guys this if I can. They asked me if I would come up on stage and help rate. We had to rate a category of 5 different cringy video game movies.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Mario Brothers was going to be in there at some point.
Yeah.
You knew a bunch of the different ones that were always going to be in there. The one I was surprised they didn't put was The Wizard, which I was actually really surprised they didn't put that in there. But I was happy with my score. They had the original Mortal Kombat movie, which was absolutely horrid.
Fantastic.
But here's a little clip. If you guys want to see the full thing, my wife filmed it. It was part of the CGC podcast. I'll happily put it up on a YouTube video. Just let me know. But we'll show just a brief clip here so she can make fun of me some more.
From different video game movie moments, where you're not going to know what's going to come next. You got to put it on a scale of 1 to 5. But you're going to be ranking this based on the most cringe-worthy moments. So we're going to play the clip, and you're going to put it on a rank of 1 to 5. Where do you think that lands in cringe-worthy status?
Now, 1 being the cringiest?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. 1 being the cringiest, 5 being the not so cringiest. But Stephen, I want to assure you, they're all going to make you cringe.
Like every video game movie that's out there. No, I'm just kidding.
I feel like Steven's already dressed for the part for it.
You've been burned. I can feel, dude. You've been burned.
Listen, everybody loves to hate the Power Glove.
I love it. I'm not even saying it.
So bad.
Oh.
Say it, Tom.
It's just so bad.
That's what my jacket says.
Yeah,
it's just so bad.
I love it. I love it already.
Nintendo's bringing that back right after the re-release of Virtual Boy. It's going to be amazing.
That definitely happens.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that's happening. That's wild. All right, friends, as well down in the audience, you can play along and make your own ranking if you like. But let's go and start with the first one. This is actually from one of my favorite actors.
That's all we're going to give you for right now. The rest of it, we'll show you at a later date.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on. I'm getting yelled at.
Oh, no.
So, I guess my daughter took that video. I don't know. My wife sent it to me, so that's my fault.
Oh, no, you're getting
credit. So I apologize, but I was going to give my daughter credit anyways, because my daughter and my son produced the whole live stream. And my son did it the one day, but then my daughter came in and she was doing it. And then my son was just like, okay, I'm not doing anything. And she says, wow, giving mom credit for my video. It's okay. I don't care. It's funny. You can see mom and Sophia in the corner. Whoops. I didn't see that. I honestly didn't see that. So
someone's getting yelled at.
I know.
Here we go.
To be fair, and when Landon took Sophia out because Sophia started crying. So that was my fault. I'm sorry. I don't know who took all these videos, but
oops.
Then you also got roped into doing something kind of cool where let me put it this way. I was free from it until I went over to Corey with you, and then I got roped into it.
No, we were judges. I had to go around and I had to play these indie dev video games. And it was a lot of fun because you can really tell when people care about their game and about like their whole passion project. Like there were literally about anything and everything. There were like card games. There were games that are like Zelda. There were like some arcade games. There were some like point and click games. There was stuff about drugs and being like all kinds of crazy.
That was the one that you really liked.
It was like a lot. Like it was very like accurate. Like it was pretty crazy. But it's so cool to see how people are so passionate about this stuff. And it's like their little baby, like their pride that they're taking pride in. Like the way that they were explaining these games and then so eager to show how the controls were. And then if I fell off the cliff and fell off the cliff.
Which happened a lot from what I heard.
Yeah, it continued to happen. It might not have been my favorite game, but people are so excited about showing that stuff off. And I thought that was really cool. So I did get to take part in that. And actually the one that we all liked was the winner. So that was really cool.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to pull that up here for those that didn't see it. Our good buddy Dan, with the Violets of Amicus, we voted for this, and we didn't know what Jay, Square Pegs, or Game Dad were going to vote. and Dr. Scott, we didn't know what they were going to vote, and we both voted for the Violets of Amicus as the best of show, which gave Dan ended up getting, I think, at like what, $1,000 check toward his game.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know what the winning thing was.
Yeah, he got I believe it was $1,000 towards the game and something else, I thought. But this is the game. This is the one that won. You can download it right now on Steam, and it's a demo. Don't be discouraged by the demo, though. It's a 43-hour demo right now. Like, he's hoping that the game's going to be like 80.
Mm-hmm.
Harley beat the Violet. How? It's 40 some hours. Did she literally sit there for 40 hours and beat the demo?
I will say that every time I went over
crazy.
there to try and play it, there were people, and they had to like,
they
were like kids and stuff. I think like related possibly. So they kept having to like, let someone else have a try. Like they had to like pry the kids away so that, we could all get a chance to play it. But it was a lot of fun. There was a lot going on. Definitely something I'll have to, check out and look more into.
So Dan emailed Scott and said that he got the announcement he was shaking. Yeah, he was shaking so bad he couldn't get his phone back in his pocket. He was telling me, which was kind of funny. Like he just couldn't believe it. So, he thanked a lot of us and for voting for it. But honestly, it was the best game. It really was, out of all the ones that we played and we got to see. That doesn't mean the other ones aren't going to be good, but this just stands out like. This could be a Nintendo game.
Yeah, like I feel like it had like, I guess 43 hours. I mean, it had a lot of it there to play, and it was just so easy to pick up. It's something so familiar. It wasn't like learning a whole new thing.
Yeah.
But I will say there were a lot of other very close contenders when I was like rating the games. A lot of them were very close. It's just this one was like that tipping point.
Yeah, this is really cool. So if you're a convention runner out there and you're looking for a game developer to bring out to your convention, seriously look into Dan with the Violets of Amicus, because it is a really good game. Download it for yourself on Steam and play it. Hook up your Switch controller, your original Switch. Just plug it in your PC. It'll work. Box to do any configuration, you just plug it in and it goes. It's just very reminiscent of Zelda. And I mean, it's a dungeon crawler game, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a good game. You can see here a lot of it. So Brandy, that was probably like one of the highlights, because we got to meet him at GDEX and different things like that, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So what stood out to you, because we're going to be showing some other stuff from Cleveland. We both have videos up.
Yes.
So what was your favorite part of the Cleveland Gaming Classic? There's got to be one thing that kind of stood out to you that was like your favorite.
Wow, way to put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm like, you'll have to go watch my video for that. No,
that was the lead in. That was what I was hoping you'd say, like, well, you're just gonna have to watch my video.
I did. I liked a lot. Like, I liked being up on stage. I thought that was really fun. I liked getting to catch up with everyone. We all had a really good time. I didn't know all who was going to be there, like entirely, only because I was just at a convention the week prior and I wasn't in that convention mode just yet. I feel like there was just so much craziness going on that it was just so hard to plan things.
I'm going to interrupt you here to clarify. It's a 4 to 6 hour demo, not a 40-hour demo. Okay. Well, that makes sense, because I was getting a little nervous. I was like, I got to play this for 40 hours. Because I already had like 2 hours into it.
Once again, that's that old brain that
you know what? I swear that's what we
numbers together.
Listen, I'm telling you, Mike told me it was 40 hours. I'm telling you.
46-hour demo.
No, he said Mike took 46 and put it together. Anyways, Dan,
blame it on the younger
Dan,
guy.
Jason wanted to know where you were located because he wanted to see if you'd want to come out to his convention in the chat room if you're still here.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie liked the $7 slice of pizza, she said.
Yeah, especially when we got a few of them and they double charged me, but the one's reversing, so it's good. So that was sure a fun time.
I didn't see any independent shmups at Cleveland, but I did see them at GDEX.
Okay.
So they were asking in the chat room. So Retro Matt said he got double charged for his cheeseburger. So I wonder if they were just having issues that they were double charging people.
Like it cut off, but like the thing is, I put in my pin twice, but they said the one didn't go through, and then I saw double charges.
Yeah.
And then I like clicked on it, and now it says one is reversing. So I don't know if that was they must have had some issues with that.
So I think one thing that Brandy left out of one of her favorite things that happened was she had just got done talking about what annoys her at conventions is when people ask her to hold stuff and then they don't pay her. And there's a certain person on this podcast that did the same thing to her on purpose. When she was unloading the car, I'm going to show it to you in our pickups.
Oh no!
And I told her to hold on to it because I was trying to do what the other people did. And then right before we did the podcast, right when it's closing, she's like, "So, you asked me to hold this," and because I was going to give her the money right then and there when we were in the parking lot before she even got it in there, and then I was going to tell her to hold it. But then I did it on purpose because I was like, everybody else did it to her, but at least I didn't do it for a $5 item though. I could have did it for a $5 item.
Love it. I love it. That was my favorite part.
I figured it was your favorite part.
My favorite part is when people come up and they say, "Hey, can you hold this?" And they wait for 3 days. When in my head, because this is how good in my head that money is already spent. I'm already buying games with it. So when everyone waits, and like $5 is fine, it is what it is. But still, it's like whatever. And then like $25, whatever. But when it's like $500 worth of stuff, that could go a long way at a convention.
Yeah.
Hello.
To be fair, though, I will say this: I did forget after day one.
Well, yeah, we all know.
I did forget. Well, there was now. So tell the truth. Now you were sitting next to me and you saw a lot of stuff that I had to do just to get the stream out, and even during the stream. So there was a lot on my plate at that moment in time. Come on.
Whatever you say. We all know in your old age you forget things, and oh man.
Yeah, Brandy needs the dough. But I squared up with her, and then we went and we did our podcast on the main stage, which was really cool. So
that was a good time.
So I agree with Brandy. I think the most fun times, like honestly, I think my favorite obviously is hanging out with all the creator friends that we don't get to hang out with. But I honestly felt like doing the podcast live was the most relaxed that I was the whole weekend because
which is crazy because it was at the very end.
It was at the very end.
Crazy. If only that was like a little sooner, we might have been more relaxed the whole time.
Man. Maybe next year they'll put us in like a prime Saturday spot and we can really entertain some folks. But I really did. I felt because we had so much on our plate that we were doing, the whole weekend that I didn't have time to think about other stuff. And it was like we were going from one thing to the next thing and trying to keep everything organized. And we had to go do all this other extra stuff. It's tough. It's tough to plan your time at a convention, and you don't want to ignore people that come up to your booth, and you don't want to ignore people that you haven't seen or they want to meet you, and man.
I know, and I felt like things got so chaotic at one point that I was going to go out to dinner with you guys. Then I'm getting something signed.
Yeah, you
then
ditched us.
I'm like, let me go film, and then I get invited somewhere else, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, it's so crazy. It's like you could literally plan something out, and then the timing just must get away from you, and then it's like everything else that happens, like whether there's hiccups or things like that, it's like next thing you know, you're like completely in a different thought of what you originally thought. And you still don't even have everything done. So that was pretty crazy.
Now, the one thing I did tell Tom, I was talking to him, my biggest thing that I said was, This year, it seemed like at main stage, it was super loud to the point where my watch was going off and saying the decibel level was high. And we were doing, I mean, Brandy, you know, a couple times we had our earpieces in and our headphones on, and we couldn't hear the person next to us. So, and I know they were kind of working on things at the main stage. And so I went over and I was talking to their guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, I'm sorry. We're trying to get this dialed in." So they were having some issues over there too. With adjusting sound and things like that, because it's hard. You got to adjust for sound when there's so many people in there. You got to get the volume louder, and then when those people move away, you can't. You got to constantly adjust. So, but it's
and can I say it was really, really packed when I was walking around a few times taking like footage clips.
Yeah.
I almost got lost. I couldn't see over the people in front of me.
That's the fullest I've ever seen it in the 3 years that I've been there. I was floored. Like I said to Corey, I was like, this has got to be doubled. He didn't think it was double, but
I thought it was a really good amount. Like I will say, it was pretty good. Like the amount of people that were there, I thought that was really good.
No shade to any other conventions out there that if you're watching, but like Cleveland, they were stacked. Friday night, we went back. I had some work to do in the TriCaster, Brandy. I went back with Brian, BD Retro Mods. So he had to shut his stuff off in his Faraday cage, as I call it. And we were setting up. I couldn't believe even at 10 o'clock, these guys playing Magic the Gathering. Like, it was insane. I was like, what the heck?
People just living their best lives. That's what you do.
Yeah, no. So, I mean, that's what you want. I mean, as a person that runs a convention, you want to see that. That's kind of what. But when you're going through, like, if you guys watch my video that I put out, I know some of you guys said that you did watch my video. Like, I'm walking through, I'm weaving and bobbing through people, and even some of that was filmed on Sunday. And so even for a Sunday, it was still.
Yep.
It was huge. So, congratulations to the Cleveland Gaming Classic folks. Tom is still not the final boss. Kathleen is the final boss, and I will say that. But no, we had a lot of fun. It's just busy, and I know Pittsburgh's gonna be the same way. Pittsburgh's gonna be like nonstop. It just won't go. Let's see here. Nicholas Smith. We were packed nearly 100% of the time. I don't know, Nick. Were you a vendor there? Okay, he says we had to cut off the lines so we could close.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy. No, I mean, it looked pretty good.
Oh,
every
Mr.
time
Smith.
I went around.
Yes, that's Mr. Smith. He was
Smith, the one that.
Yeah, the one that you told me didn't exist. He was the one that ran the BattleTech pods. So that's what I was calling him, Mr. Smith. But
yeah, you kept saying Mr. Smith, and I'm like,
they had. Yeah, you told me that wasn't the case. And those guys over there, like every time we looked over, it was like an hour wait from the end of the. But that BattleTech booth, to be fair,
those were really cool looking.
It's always. I have that little torch that you gave me. We put it in the bathroom. It looks really cool in there because I have a game set up in the kids' bathroom. So I'll have to take a picture. I'll put it up. But the card games, Brian, BD Retro Mods, even when I guess they released Spider-Man. So I don't know nothing about Magic the Gathering, so I don't want to speak out, but that's not something I want to get into. I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to get into that. Yeah, I don't know what I see the comment in the chat room, and I'm a little torn on this comment, and please don't take this the wrong way. But yeah, we can address this really quick because I don't want to bring the mood down. But for if you haven't heard, you lived under a box. Billy from the Game Chasers, he passed away from an inoperable brain tumor.
Yeah.
If you want to see the real information in the story, go watch the video that Beat 'em Ups just put out. He was actually with him for the last month while he was going through this, and you can see the behind the scenes of what really happened, and not necessarily. I don't want to put a lot of time into this, and I'll tell you why, and I'll put it on me, Brandy, because I don't want this to fall back on you. But I don't want people to prosper on views because somebody died. Does that make sense?
No, I mean that's definitely understandable.
I don't want it to be like, hey, we're bringing this up so that way, we get tons and tons and tons of views. And I'm not saying people are doing that, but I don't want people to benefit or profit over somebody's death. I don't feel that's right. So that's why we didn't really put a lot of time into. That's why I didn't put a video out there. I didn't know the guy. I never got to meet those guys. I watched them. In fact, they were the reason, Brandy, that I got into the high quality video. I have every episode. So I'm sad for his family. I'm sad for his wife and his kids. I would have loved to meet him. Honestly, I would have loved to. They were a huge inspiration for all of us. But I don't want to spend time and advertise something like that. And again, I'm not saying the other creators are doing that. I just don't want to be that guy. Does that make sense? Like, I don't.
No, I mean that definitely makes sense. It's hard anytime something happens, especially to people that we care about, and that it's like someone that you feel that whether you've met them. And I was lucky enough to meet them at Siege this year. It's hard. It's sad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful in the sense of like a moment of silence or whatnot. I'm monetizing this video right now. So what I would say to you guys, if you were thinking about super chatting at any point to us at any given moment, I'm not going to speak for Brandy, but I'll speak for me. Take that money, and if there's a
I think they are doing something for the family.
If they're doing a crowdfunding, take the money that you were going to give to me, go give it to them for the wife and kids. That's the best way you can help at this point in time. That's yeah. But yes, as a gaming community, we're sad. Selfishly, I'm sad that I didn't get to meet him. Because I just watched him because his high quality, and it was Billy's vision. That's why they had the videos the way they did. But for me, I'm gonna miss that. Hopefully, I get to meet Jay and some of the other ones. But I don't want to drag this down. I don't want to put the focus on his death. But we will remember him in the community here. So let's get to. We still got some more from Cleveland because. Let's get to what we've been playing. Believe it or not, we actually got to play some stuff this week. Let's check it out.
We did.
Hey, this is Michael Rickard from Wildcard Video Games. You are watching Game Masters on YouTube. Enjoy.
Right. Let's see here. So what we're playing this week, we're going to start with yours. Why don't you? Well, actually, we don't have to preface it. Take a look at this.
Give me the one up. No, I will win. I will win.
You forgot the one up. You haven't played this game. You're not a speed runner, that's for sure.
No! Boo! Boo!
So I think that's something that we played this week, right? Does that count? I mean, you're terrible.
I tried to play, but you were cheating.
No, I didn't cheat.
Can we let people in the chat know? Do you think he was cheating? Look
guys
at
in the chat, come on. Did I cheat? I did not cheat.
You were cheating.
She's terrible at Super Mario Brothers, and you got to see it.
When the cord's being pulled and the controllers.
I didn't see a cord getting pulled.
I
didn't see anybody taking. No, wait a second. I didn't see anybody taking the controller from you. I just saw somebody that couldn't. You're one of those players, don't you? You play the game like this, don't you? You move the controller with your body to.
Yeah, you have to lean into it.
Oh, look at this. Look at these guys in here.
I'll look at them. Well, interference, see?
There's no interference. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Claims love the Power Glove, but where's that video where you were playing the Power Glove? Playing the Power Glove? You know, I need to do a video on that. Actually, that's good, Jason. Yeah. Camera cred. I don't know if my wife shot that one or my daughter. I think my wife shot that one. I don't think that's, or is that the one from Stephanie?
Yeah, that's my clip.
Is that your clip?
That one's Stephanie's,
okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure because I don't know because I'll get yelled at for something. All right.
Yeah, everyone was filming.
The reason I say that is because we had two people filming. So that was Stephanie's video. We should have. Did we have the microphones on for that? Because I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah. So a video drum. I think Sean. I think we're starting to see. We're starting to see a pattern here, right? Brandy gives you a broken controller, and then she sits here and complains that there's interference.
Whatever.
I didn't see that.
Don't be mad that y'all have to make excuses as to why you guys suck.
Oh wait. So well, we're gonna get to another game that we played, and in a second here. But believe it or not, I played this for a couple hours today. One of the things that I'm doing is, obviously you guys know I'm going for the complete North American collection of the NES. But one of the things that I'm trying to do, Brandy, is that I'm trying to I'm trying to play some of these games that I've never played before for the NES. And obviously I have game night every Saturday night. Well, at least that's been the case. So what I want to try to do is play this, and one of the games that we are going to check out here right now is this game right here. It's called Kid Cool. This is the game I played a little bit today, but I want to play it a lot this weekend. And you guys can see some of the footage here. It's a platformer. If you like Super Mario Brothers, this is a game I think you'd enjoy. Let me see if I can turn the volume. Looks like the volume is cranked up on that. There we go. So if you're into Super Mario Brothers, or you like platformers, this might be a game to check out on the NES. Do you have this one for the NES? Because
I don't know if I do. I'm gonna have to look. I don't think I do.
This is a sleeper title. I don't think most people know about this title and how good of a game it actually is. Believe it or not, it's a fun game. So check it out. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that.
Check it out.
I feel like I don't.
Kid
Is it
Cool.
expensive?
I want to say it's probably like a $20 or $25 game. It's not a super huge expense game. But
it's a cool game.
It's a cool game.
We're cool.
Yeah. It's got mystically says it's a total Wonder Boy vibes. Yeah, I mean there you go. All right, so here you guys get to watch. Brandy and I actually played another game, and I think she gave me I think she played me for a sucker in this game. We played Mortal Kombat. You guys be the judge because she was getting her butt kicked. Take a look at this.
Ah, that's some crap.
Sticks aren't that good.
Yeah. Dang, I'm about to really lose. Oh, man.
Make sure you get that. Sub-Zero. Right there. Hey, whoa. Slow your roll there. Slow your roll.
Dang.
Oh. All right, you got that one. I don't know why it backfired on me. The sticks are...
Yeah, it's a little,
They seem a little sticky.
What is it, Pizza Hut?
Nah, that's a good point. Probably was a pizza.
Dang.
If you do back low punch, you can do a spear.
What?
You do back. It's either back high punch or back low. There it is.
Ah, that's how you do that.
Okay.
Ah. How do you do that?
Back forward.
Ah, that's
I let
okay.
her have that.
Okay. So you see what she did there. I wiped the floor with her the first time. Then I'm trying to be nice, and I'm like, oh, you're being Scorpion. Here, this is how you do the spear. To get over here. So I stand there, okay, and I let her, because that's all she was doing. She was just mashing buttons. Like I was doing the freeze. And so I'm like, trying to be nice. So I'm standing there, and she kept doing it to me, and she would I'm like, come on. So then she ended up beating me.
Hey, you got to use what you could use to your advantage. I thought we were just taking like a little clip for like a video. I didn't realize we were gonna actually like play full rounds. I wasn't in that headspace of winning.
Sean, I think we're seeing the progression here. She gave you a broken controller. She played the innocent card with me, like, oh, I don't know how to do the special move, and then I show her how to do it, and then she cleans the floor with me.
Sounds like a bunch of sore losers.
No. Oh, listen to it. Look at Isaac. He goes, giving tips because he was scared. I had her I think she'll even tell you, I had her one hit or two hits away on the second round of
Probably, yeah.
And then she came back. But I didn't realize you didn't know the combos to do that.
Yeah, everything froze in my head. I don't know what was going on. I feel like if I played another time or two, I would have figured it all out and it would have came back to me. But
to be fair, we'll go back to Sean's excuse. Even if I had one, I would still agree. We both said that the buttons were kind of smushy and they weren't. They didn't have the when you tried to do the for Sub-Zero down toward low punch, when you tried to shoot the freeze, it was kind of hit or miss. And I get it, when you got thousands and thousands of people banging on these things, I mean, what do you expect? So these guys are eating this up. They're laughing at these guys are cracking up.
I know this is a crazy podcast. My emotions are all over the place. This podcast.
This is why we tell you, when we're at a same convention, this is what you're going to expect for a wrap up. Before we get into our pickups this week, do you want to drop some news on them for the upcoming show?
Like the upcoming convention? I'm like, wait, where are we
going?
The
upcoming convention next week, October 3rd through 5th.
Oh, yeah. Go Pittsburgh!
She's going to officially get us thrown out of Pittsburgh on Saturday. She's going to be coming out. So we're going to have some more collabs that we're going to be doing. Saturday, we're going to be there with a lot of content creators. Friday and Saturday, we're going to be more focused on all the content creators doing a panel. But what we want to do is on Saturday, since you're going to be there, we're going to set that aside to be the Game Master Saturday, where you and I are going to interview some different maybe vendors on the podcast and do separate podcasts to where it's just you and I, and we can do some more content for the show here. What do you guys think? Was that something you'd like to see?
Yeah, what do you guys want to see? I'm going out for one day, so I'll be there all day Saturday in Pittsburgh. Go Pittsburgh. I have to remember to say that and not Pittsburgh sucks, because those are some fighting words in Pittsburgh. So I'm going to have to be very, very careful on that. But you'll have to let us know what collabs and stuff you guys want to see. Of course, I'll be going around looking for some things to buy. We're going to be up on the panel. We're going to be rocking and rolling. You get to see all this craziness in person if you're there. So I'm curious, what do you guys want to see out there?
So, Chasen, when are you going to come down south for the gaming convention? The South used to be called the Bible Belt, but now it's the Video Game Convention Belt. Maybe hopefully next year, once my job situation gets straightened out, and I get some invites thrown my way, maybe I can make that out. So with me bringing all this equipment, Brandy will tell you, coming down and bringing that kind of stuff. So I circumvent that. I have them put me up in a hotel because I'm bringing it down, not because I'm somebody special, but I mean, I feel like when you're bringing $300,000 worth of video equipment down to do production and whatnot, the least they could do is throw you up in a hotel. but I do got to, and what happens is my kids' schedule. So that's honestly the biggest thing of it all is like making sure that, you know, if I can come down south, it aligns with my kids' schedule. So I do want to go. I want to go to Siege. I want to go to some of these other ones because I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's a whole different audience, Brandy. Like I'm used to the Ohio crowd, but you know, I'm open to it for next year.
Yeah, especially like, you know, all my friends and everyone. Like, it's so crazy in this world that we're in. It's like you can see some of these people at a convention a year later, and it's just like you pick up where you left off. You know, you're talking about each other's family, you're catching up, this, that, you follow along with them on these videos, you get to see everyone, and, you know, like we all know, you know, we need to take advantage of that time. We need to catch up with everyone, you know, that we care about, and, you know, we need to get out and see everyone. So there's plenty of things everywhere, and for everyone watching, even if you're not near us or not at these conventions, you should still be checking out your local conventions. I feel like there's just something out there for everyone, and they're popping up all over the place. Just because they're small doesn't mean they're bad. I mean, you still get a lot of really fun things at all these places.
Yeah, no, and I had I gone to Siege this year, you know, I could have met some different people that I didn't get to meet yet. I'm really excited for Pittsburgh because John Hancock's going to be there, and maybe we could do a 2v1 interview with him on the Game Masters for an episode, or do like a little short. But I think it'll be fun. Mark Bussler will be there as well. I know he's not really doing, but maybe he'll do an interview. Maybe we could, as long as we keep Scott away. I think he might come over and do I think he'll do an interview. But Daryl wants me to go up to Syracuse, so I need a contact up there. Maybe I can go up to Syracuse. Syracuse wouldn't be too far from me to go. Justin Silverman was there last year, I believe. I don't know if he's going to be there this year. He had that Iron Meat game. He's working for the company that's making
Retroware.
So I didn't really get to talk to him last year. I talked to somebody else at the booth. So I mean, we're kind of open to anything, I think, at this point, right? I mean, whatever. Yeah. I have the digital version of Iron Meat. I want the physical, so maybe they'll have it this year. All right, let's get into pickups. I know you have a video, but I'm kind of using mine for here. And I'll be quick. I promise. I won't go because mine are kind of maybe cheesy. We'll see. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Chris Sebastian from Play It Games, Movies, and Music, serving Central Ohio with 3 locations. You are watching Game Master.
Everybody pick up. All right, gaming pickups. All right. So if you didn't get to see my video that I did this week, you need to go watch it because I took a different approach to CGC where I walked you through. I took a game, Dance Aerobics for the NES, which isn't an expensive game. I was saying it was $1, but it's like a $10 game, and Atari Space or Space Atari or whatever it was.
Atari.
Circus Safari. It was $1 game. What is it? Was it
something Atari?
Like something Atari. I don't play Atari, so that just goes to show you my knowledge of Atari. Okay. So I ended up doing, walking around, and I was trading it up so we could do a giveaway. You need to watch the video to find out. But in the middle of the video, I showed something. There was something I wanted so bad for the last, I think, 2 years since Kevin made it. And it was a giant Mario. Yeah, it was that long. And you'll pick up on different hints my kid does during the video, which I didn't pick up on it. But take a look at this.
What do you want? Who wants to talk to me? I ended up getting the wrong country that I want to give to a kid, but we're going to keep trying. So we feel we're getting it. So we had to go back a little bit. We haven't done it. Really, I don't have to work. Oh, we're able to Big Easy. He's next to John. What's up, man? wait. Mike was. What? He said you wanted me. What did you do? What did I do?
No, I want to tell you, unfortunately, someone bought it. And they're coming to pick it up on there.
That's not allowed.
I wanted to give you one of these. To be cool.
Did they really buy it?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Somebody actually bought it.
Wow.
And the person that bought it is actually standing right behind you.
No, you did not.
And guess what? The best part is it's for you.
No, you did not.
You're welcome.
You bought that?
For you.
You're not serious.
Take it.
No way. No way.
Yes,
Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
No. Dude. He's going to a good home, man.
I know.
You know, I wanted this bad. Like,
I know. I want this.
dude.
We got you have the nicest kids in the world.
All right, so Brandy just asked me. She's like, is that did you like no? And I was like, no. Up until like that point where I kind of got emotional, like that was where I was like, oh my gosh, because I actually thought Kevin was gonna be like, ha, we got you. This is like a big, but it wasn't that. That was, he was serious. So here's the Mario. This is a new home. We kicked Mega Man out. Mega Man's still in the room, but we put Mario where Mega Man was because, well, he just looks cooler there. So we put Mario over there. I like him over there. So that's one of the pickups, Brandy. Obviously, like I could have got just that, and I would have been like,
yeah.
But I think it wasn't that like, okay, it was nice to see my kid, like Daniel. He really. Like, I didn't expect that from him. And it's not just because he bought me something. It was just the thought that he put behind it. He planned everything out. I don't know if I conveyed that in the video, but that's what blew my mind the most. Like, I was just like, there's no way. Like, you got to be, you got to be joking. So that was kind of the interesting point, where you're sitting there and you're like, no, he's not joking. Like, this is coming home, So, yeah. So that was kind of that. Let me go back. Oh yeah, tons of allergies in this episode. Is that what it is?
It must be something in the air.
Something in the air. All right, so this isn't my pickup. I just put that there because we were looking at it. All right, so Daryl Best, he's in the chat room. He actually gave me this. This is a Famicom version of Space Invaders. I don't have a Famicom yet, but he gave this to me. So I made a trade. I gave. He wanted that one of the Switch hats that I had, the Switch 2 hats. Nice. So I let my son pick out, and this was before I let him pick out Daryl had a bunch of Switch games that he was going to trade for it. Mm-hmm. So, that would be cool, Kevin, if you can get one. But I let my son pick out a Pokemon. He picked out a Pokemon game, so I traded it, and then Daryl was like, "Hey, do you want this? Take it." So I got this. We'll have to see how it is. I guess he said they're kind of hard to find. But the other one, I got to give a shout out to Kevin with CC Games. Like, he knew I wanted this. I'm not going to tell you what he gave it to me for, but he gave me a really good deal on this. And this was, you guys saw my video on the Mega Man, the Wily Wars. Mm-hmm. He had this complete in box, and this was from, I believe it's Retrobit. Is that who made the? Correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin, in there, but this is for the Sega Genesis, and this is the actual the real physical copy, not the
very nice.
the makeup one that they had. So I wanted this because I wanted to have it in the collection because of not knowing. And then it comes, I guess, with cards, right? Yeah, Retrobit cards.
That's really cool.
So I know I have the fake version of it, so we'll play that one and keep this one boxed and sealed inside of here. But that was a pickup I got. Really good deal. And then my buddy from Millennium Flashbacks, he sold me this, the Pico, and I know you good. What's that?
You got those.
I did.
saw them.
I bought the Pico. I got these, but I didn't buy it for myself. Surprise, surprise, right? Because we all know I need to learn my ABCs and 1, 2, 3s.
Yes.
But if you've never seen a Pico before, and I've never had a Pico, but I got this from my littlest one, Sophia.
Very nice.
And
That's so cool.
So we got the if you've never seen the Pico, it's like an interactive storybook. Now right now she's a little young. We had it out. She was drawing and she didn't understand the look at both things. Mm-hmm. But she liked to turn the pages and she thought it was cool when she was turning the pages. It was turning on there. So he gave me a really good deal, Brandy. I got this with trading the hats for him and the 3 boxes. He gave me the whole thing for $40. So I couldn't complain. I thought that was a good deal.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
And he did me good on that. So we got that for Sophia. And then what I got from Brandy that sat in her I'm going to turn it sideways so I don't have to zoom the camera out.
Uh-huh.
I wanted the Steve Urkel doll, and she was pulling it out of her trunk, and I was like, I want that. It's the talking Urkel. I wanted this as a kid. I never got it. But so I just kept this in a box, and Brandy, I will say Brandy gave me a really good deal on this as well. It's just that it took me till the last day to pay for it.
Uh-huh.
Just because I was giving her a hard time. So yeah, did I do that? That's what I said to her when I didn't pay her. It's like, did I do that? So I thought all in all, and then we've got the cool Cleveland Gaming Classic T-shirts.
Nice.
They always do cool T-shirts, right?
Yes.
So let me come back over to us over here. So do you have anything there that you picked up, or what do people have to do?
Yes, I couldn't bring everything up, so you guys will have to watch my video. I did score some Super Nintendo games that I just did a video on, but I also added in some extras. I also got something at CNC Games' booth, as well. I did get a Mario as well, different kind, so you guys will have to look at that. And I stumbled into like a plush and some other things, like pretty cool. So you guys just check that out, and then you'll have to see if he convinced me to buy a bunch of these Nintendo games.
You have to watch the video.
Well, you'll have to stay tuned for that one.
Daryl, if I do want a Game Boy in box, so if there's something that I have that I could trade for it, I will be happy to trade for it. You'll have to message me and let me know what you're looking for, and if I have something. But what's this? But also, once again, Randy buys something I was looking at.
Oops. It happens.
But what she didn't tell you is she put them all in her bathtub.
No, I didn't. I didn't put anything in there yet. I was told I should not put the one Mario thing in there, so I have to find a spot for it. So I'll just throw it on the ground next to the PlayStation banner in the meantime.
Wait. Did I buy the Matt? Did Matt want the Urkel? Is that what he's saying here? Did I miss that?
Oh, I don't know which one. I don't know if it was the Mario or if it was.
Oh, from CC Games. Oh, yeah. The Mario. Okay. He wanted to buy the big Mario or a little Mario?
Maybe the one that I got, the flat one.
I'm confused. The bathtub is overflowing. Yeah, with cardboard. Her bathroom is overflowing with cardboard. We had Grumble PlayStation banner. I actually I did get one of those, Brandy, one of those from the PlayStation lady at Korg's the one year. I think it was my first year. It's a giant tripod with the promo PlayStation, and on the other side it has all the PlayStation logo, and the other side has the VR, the original VR on it. And it's a giant fabric thing. So it's.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is that from Korg's?
I got it from Korg's in the duffel bag for like $20, yep. So I still have it in the duffel bag. I haven't touched it or taken it out.
Very cool.
Yeah, Matt almost bought the big one, but you didn't.
Uh-huh.
So, but yeah, Pittsburgh's going to be awesome. We're going to have a lot of fun down there, and we're going to have a lot of really cool stuff that we can look at there. And I'm going to keep pumping videos out this week. I'm trying to remaster a lot of the live streams because we had to fight the lighting in there, because two of my lights that I normally use on us, I was using it for the red carpet.
Mm-hmm.
So Brandy will tell you, like, they put like a couch there and everything like that. So we were trying to light it up so people could take selfies really good. But we wanted to go back, and I'm going back and re-editing all the lives that we did, boosting the audio, adjusting the dark video, cutting out some of the stuff in the front and in the end, and making it like an episode. You guys don't care, do you? I hope not. I hope not. Wow, it's 2:30 a.m. here. Time flies. Oh, he's over in the UK.
Wow.
So, Brandy, I have an official announcement.
Oh no. What is it? What do we got?
You know how I've always been I've been working toward getting 10K subscribers.
Oh, did you do it?
I'm not there yet.
Okay.
But I am at 9,979. I'm like 11 away, if I'm mathing right here, 11 away from 10,000. So again, thank you to everybody that's been subscribing. It's been a journey, but we're just punching this content, keeping it going. So how close are you to 20,000? So maybe we're going to hit it around the same time. We might hit.
I don't know.
21 away. I'm 21 away. Yeah.
I
Thank
think
you.
I'm a little further than that. I think I have like 900 and.
But you could do that overnight. You could get 900 overnight.
900? No.
Come on.
If everyone goes and watches my video somehow, maybe.
Well, that's why we put it out there. Let's go.
21 away. Your math was not math then.
That's what I said. My math's not math, and I was 21. It's the old guy thing. That's
Uh-huh.
It's her chair. It's her chair. Yeah, no, man, I'm really close, and over the last couple months, though, Brandy will tell you, once I got over that one little hump, I started to grow. I started continuing to put out content, like she was yelling at me. Then this week, I've just been pushing pretty much a video. I'll have a video come out tomorrow, but again, it's from the convention, and it's a remake. Tomorrow is the panel, Brandy. I have that all edited up for the one that we did with me, you, Scott, Mins, and Mike, the one that we did. So people didn't get to see that one. So that one's going up tomorrow at 3 o'clock, I think. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hopefully by the end of the day tomorrow, I'll hit it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Before the next podcast.
So we got to, before she gets to Pittsburgh, so we can have a 10,000 and 20,000 party.
Oh,
we got to get Brandy to 20,000 subscribers, and we got to get me to 10,000, so we can do our 10,000, 20,000 party in person. I think that would be a lot of fun.
That would be awesome. I got a lot of work to do.
Hey, it can happen, right? That's what you told me.
Uh-huh.
You did.
Uh-huh. For you, yeah.
Hey, I've been grinding to get, I felt like I've been sitting at 9,000 for years, man. Like it just wasn't growing. Like I didn't know what I'm like, man. So, I'm looking forward to Pittsburgh. It might be my last convention, but it might not be. They want me to come out to the Pinball Expo in October. I think that's the 15th through the 17th. I'm supposed to be meeting with Rob Burke. He wants me to bring that whole setup out. So maybe we get to go out there, Game Masters, and do some stuff. We'll see. I don't know. Convention season is going to be long, I think, next year.
Yep. Let's go.
So really quick before we wrap this up, because I know our UK friends, they've been staying up till 2:30. We got to put out a short every day. Yeah, I got to do shorts. I haven't been doing one every day because I don't want to build up my audience just with shorts. So I've been trying to do like one or two.
A steady balance. You want to do some shorts, you want to do some long form, because you got to enjoy what you're doing. So if you like doing a little bit of both, it's good.
And we will have Game Masters stickers and pins. I think you sold your T-shirt, right? The one that you had bought, the extra one.
No, I never put it out.
Oh, you never put it out.
No. I have Gamer Aimer shirts for days, and I have Game Master, and I never put them out. They're always tucked away. They were under the Urkel doll.
That's a good place for it.
Yeah.
So, if you want a Game Masters, what size did you get? An XL?
Large or extra large?
So, if you're a large or extra large and you want a Game Masters T-shirt, make sure you see Brandy, but don't tell her to hold it. Pay for it.
Yeah, please.
So you guys could go, but you can get free pins, free stickers. We appreciate all you guys' support putting it out there so that you can see, and we'll have some extra episodes that you guys, for the Game Masters, when we're live and in person doing that. I think that'll be a lot of fun to be able to get some extras. And maybe what we'll do is some of those, we'll keep them for Christmas time. We're going to take a couple panels that we might do, and we might not stream them. We'll just record them. So that way over Christmas, when we take like a week or two off, because you all be busy with your families, we'll be busy with our families, we'll have an episode that you guys can watch over the holidays. I will, Daryl. That you guys can watch, because right, Brandy, we want to keep every week. We want to have an episode, even if we're unable to do it for holidays or whatever.
Yeah. If y'all have us, if everyone will continue to have us.
If you guys are cool with it, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
So we'll do like we'll get 2 episodes that you guys won't be able to see from Pittsburgh that we'll record, and then you'll have them at Christmas time. Just know that it happened at the convention, but it'll at least be something you didn't see. So it'll be fun. So Brandy, before everybody gets out of here, tell them what video they need to watch tomorrow to get you to 20.
Just any of them. If you guys would like, just follow me over on YouTube. And, I just posted my Cleveland Gaming Classic wrap-up video. So I showed off some Super Nintendo games, some crazy pickups, some collabs. I kind of did a little bit different in this video. So you definitely want to check that out. And I'll have more content coming soon, because I got more stuff there. And I got a bunch of stuff. So you guys don't want to miss out.
Yeah, and remember, we do such a bad job of this. Remember that you can subscribe to the audio podcast if you haven't listened. Take your Santa hats off. Yeah. If you haven't done so, you can subscribe to the podcast and listen to us on your way to work tomorrow. If you had to duck out early, you can do that. We're on every major podcast platform. But also, if it would help us, if you could go on iTunes and rank us, give us a 5-star, or if you think it's trash, you can give us a 1-star. I get it, but it helps us move up the ranks, because then maybe Apple will feature us so we can get more subscribers behind that as well. And don't be afraid to subscribe to the YouTube channel of the Game Masters and all our social with the Game Masters, because we don't really promote that much, which we should, but we just we forget about it. But we've had some fun.
You forget.
It's your age, and you're starting to go. I'm rubbing off on you is what's happening.
I know.
Yeah, it'll be fun next year to see what kind of conventions we can get invited to and get to go to. It'll be a lot of fun. But guys, really appreciate everybody tuning out and tuning in to the Game Masters here, and we'll see you next week. Till next time, keep it buzzing. I guess that's where I should play the outro, huh? Are you done waving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll play the outro then. Oh yeah, we got to do the. Okay. What? What's so funny? Now that the show's over, now it's like, ugh. Oh wait, we're still live. Why are you guys still here? Go home. Listen, hang on a second. Brandy, they won't go away.
Well, yeah, you
They're
didn't
still
scare 'em
sitting
enough
here
yet.
looking at me.
You didn't scare them enough yet.
They won't go away. Goodbye, Scrooge.